Hi guys, I'm Steve McKinney with Conservation Construction, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the window we carry. Now we do have to carry a couple of different windows because we do work in Houston as well, Denver and Dallas. But in the Houston area we do some hurricane windows, and Anlin, our main manufacturer, doesn't build for that area. But over the years we've learned, and we've been in Denver for 35 years, we've been in Dallas for about 14 years, Houston for about 10 years, maybe 11. And one thing we've learned is that if we buy most all our windows from the same place, they like us more. Therefore, they take care of us better, they do special things for us, and they take great care of our customers. So just so you know, the window I'm going to talk to you about is built in Clovis, California, and it's a window made by a company called Anlin. And Anlin's been around about 35, I guess going on 36 years right now. And they build custom windows for our company. And when I say custom, we actually build the window within about an eighth or a quarter of an inch of the size of your opening. So we don't want huge gaps, but we want a big enough gap where we can do a nice foam around the window to give it a good seal. You need to make sure all your windows are flashed. If you don't make sure your windows are flashed, you're going to get leaking from above coming in, and we don't want those kind of problems. A lot of companies don't know what flashing is, never use flashing. Heck, you're lucky if they even caulk the window, but that's a different story. I know what we do, and what we're going to do is treat you right and take good care of your customer, but we're going to start with a great product. And you'll hear all these things about how, oh, vinyl's this, vinyl's that. Frankly, about 85% of all the windows in the country are vinyl windows. And the builders put in the cheapest they can, and they last about 15 years. We put in the most expensive vinyl window there is because it works. And we believe the value is there for the homeowner. Now, we get to buy many orders from Anlin, so we get to know that they really do the job right. Unfortunately, you got one shot at this. You either make the right decision or wrong decision, and that's why a lot of people fail to make a decision because they're just frankly scared of what decision to make. I'm going to help you with that today. I'm going to show you the window you should buy. Whether you buy from me or somebody else, I'm going to show you the window you should buy. Now, you should buy it from me because we've been around 35 years. Virtually don't have any complaints anywhere. So, we got a lot of great reviews, and check us out. We're all over YouTube, Facebook. You can find us pretty much everywhere. But the window I'm talking about is this window right here. Now, if you notice, this window's black. And several years ago, you couldn't get a black window. But now they make a black window. The great thing about waiting on Anlin to make their black window is they actually do what they call a capstock. So in other words, the window's black inside, black outside, and it's part of the vinyl, the color. A lot of companies do paint windows. And if you paint the inside of the window, that creates a problem because you're sliding, you're moving it, you can scratch the paint, have problems with the paint color. Anlin built their window to be what they call designer black, and it's black inside and out. So it makes it a much nicer black window. So if you want to go that direction and do a designer black window, Anlin makes that. They also make a window that you can do about 12 different colors on. And these are the colors on the outside of the window. These can't be done on the inside of the window. And their main three colors is white, adobe, and tan. And those are colors that are all the way through the product. So they have several different options depending on how you want to make your home look. And I just wanted you to know that because that's just part of this window. So if we have a color you like, that always helps, right? You don't want to put in a window and spend a bunch of money on a color that you like. I hate that color. So we want to decorate your home if you choose to. Now we can go back in with white if you want, no problem. And white blends with a lot of things. The other thing about their window, typically their main line is a jamb depth of 2 7/8. And that's very important to the homeowner because the 2 7/8 generally allows your blind to work. Now, if you buy a lot of these really heavily advertised products, they're usually 3 1/4. which generally your blind won't work. But they don't tell you that till they've already put your window in. So keep in mind, you don't want necessarily have to replace your blinds because you bought new windows. That's a whole lot more money. With this window, you don't have to do that. This window also has a double lifetime warranty. What does that mean to you? It actually means that when you sell your home, the new homeowner that buys it gets a lifetime warranty as well, and it's not prorated. They get a lifetime warranty. That warranty actually covers your mechanical parts, covers accidental glass breakage, covers your color. Now, the colors, depending on what you go with, the colors can vary in warranties. It could be 12 years on the finish, could be 15 years on the finish, or if you go with their normal colors, it could actually be lifetime on the finish. So some of that depends on what you want, what colors you want to go with. Now, the other thing we do is we do a special glass package, and it's called Sound Pack, which actually means you have glass that on one side of it's an 1/8 inch, on the other side of it's 3/16 of an inch. And the idea behind that is to give you more deadening of sound. So the thicker the glass, the less sound you have. And then they fill inside of it glass through cardinal, where they do it in a room so they don't punch a hole through your spacer, and they fill it with argon gas. Now, they only claim it's probably 98%, but that actually reduces noise, heat, and cold transfer. And then our glass has several layers of coating on it. It's called a low E coating, which reflects 95% of heat rays. It reflects the UV rays. So what we want to do is keep your furniture from fading. We want to keep your carpet from fading. We want to keep you cooler during the summertime, warmer during the wintertime, and we want to put you in an all-season window that just makes you a lot more comfortable. So we try to take our window, we try to take the best glass package, the best warranty, and let me tell you something else about this warranty that is key. All these companies have lifetime limited warranties. And what's the limitation? Well, limitation could be a hurricane, could be a tornado, could be a bad storm, big hailstones, all these kind of limitations. But their other big limitation is they won't cover labor. Like Pella, they'll do 2 years on your labor. You get to pay them to fix everything after that. We don't treat you that way. Their warranty is labor and material on the product itself. Doesn't cover install, but on the product itself. If this seal fails, cover for a lifetime. If your handles quit working, cover for a lifetime. If you crack the frame, cover for a lifetime. Now your paint colors, again, like I said, they have more of a limitation to them, but if you go with their true colors, then you're going to get a lifetime on that warranty as well. So give us a chance to come out and see you. Give us a click, give us a like, give us a call, and let us come out and treat you like you want to be treated. Let us come out and give you an exact price and take exact measurements, go over your whole project, take a look at all your windows, tell you which ones are worse, which ones are bad. Because the other thing we can do for you is you don't have to buy the whole house at once. We can actually do it where if you buy 4 or more, every year we lock in the price until the whole project's done. Now what normally happens, I have to warn you, what normally happens, you do your first 4 and then you want to finish the house because it makes such a big difference. So give us a call, give us that click, give us that like, let us come out and take care of you. And we will treat you right. And if you have a problem, you can call me. I'm one of the owners of the company. I will take care of you. Thank you.